What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Video number one for today is the December Blu-ray haul. It's the final day of the month, the final day of the entire year. And this haul is definitely not going to disappoint. It is pretty extensive because not only did I buy stuff for myself, but also I was very fortunate to get a lot of physical media for Christmas gifts this year. So I have a lot of great, awesome things to show you. And I do want to say really quickly before I start, I know my face is red and I'm kind of sweaty looking. I do want to say I am still feeling under the weather. I am still sick. I am almost, I'd say I'm 85% better, but I'm still a little bit sick. But I do want to push out the content still. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. This is definitely something I wanted to put out today, but also it's humid here in Connecticut. Usually at this time, it's about 20 degrees. It's about 60 degrees outside. So I don't know what's going on with the weather, with Mother Nature and everything. She's lost it. So it's 60 and humid. I could have the fan on right now and be comfortable. So I just want to let you know why I look a little bit weird on camera, but you know what? I'm not going to let it stop me. We need to do this. We have to do the monthly Blu-ray haul. And a couple of hours after this video, I will be putting up what's new for Blue as well. So be on the lookout for that video soon after this one. But per usual for the monthly Blu-ray haul, I've portioned everything out into sections. So I'm going to start off with steelbooks and also 4Ks. I will then go into the Blu-rays, slipcovers, no slipcovers, and then end with box sets because I got a lot, like 5 box sets. I'm counting across from me. 5 box sets this month. So let's start off with the steelbooks. Now, I'm kind of a dodo bird because yesterday I put out the video of every single steelbook that I picked up in the entire year of 2022. Guess what? I forgot the December steelbooks. So you're going to see those right now. The reason why they weren't in yesterday's video, being sick, I forgot to add them into the pile because I keep everything I buy for the month in a separate section. So that way nothing gets confused. You know me, I'm a type A personality. That's how I roll. So I forgot to put them in with all the other steelbooks. So you're going to see them right now. So let's get started with steelbooks with Carrie. This is a very nice steelbook. Really, really love it. I love the colors. Nice and bright. We have Coraline. Again, bright, colorful steel. So attractive to the eye. Paranorman. The opposite, purple and green. Love that. I picked up the Warrior steelbook on a gamble because the price point, it was only $16.99. This is just a Blu-ray steelbook. It's not a 4K. Does not matter to me. A steelbook is a steelbook. So I will pick something up for a cheap price like that. Normally 4K steelbooks, we all know, are $34.99. $16.99, what a deal. And this even went down to about $12.99 a couple of weeks after. So whenever you can pick up a Blu-ray steelbook for a cheap price, definitely do so. That's a little tip from me to you out there. I did cave in. I picked up the Highlander steelbook. Let's just take a look at this really quickly and appreciate, again, Lionsgate killing the game with the steelbooks. Amazing cover artwork and a great plastic slipcover. This one is gorgeous. Clerks 3. Look at this thing. It looks amazing. So colorful. Bright. I love it. Colors were so used this year. I love it, especially the past couple of months with steelbooks. The color palettes, the color usage, different colors being used. I love that. Now we have Punisher Warzone. This one I'm a little disappointed with because it did come damaged. The plastic slip, if you could see, was a little bit cracked right there in the corner upon delivery, and it was the way it was packaged. It was one single steelbook in a box. And not a small box, a big box. So it was like, you know, going around like this. And of course it got damaged. But I can live, I can deal. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Very, very nice. And finally, this last steelbook I did not pick up. It was gifted to me from Jasmine. So thank you, Jasmine, for sending this my way. She sent me the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch Scream Factory. Yes, Scream Factory steelbook, and these are limited edition. I think there's like 10,000 copies out there, and she got me one, so thank you so much, Jasmine. Really do appreciate it. I've really grown to enjoy Halloween 3. Like, if you take it out of the Halloween franchise as its own standalone movie, it's really not that bad. I used to hate it, but now I'm jumping on the train. I'm getting on the bandwagon for it. So I enjoy Halloween 3. So Jasmine, thank you so much for sending that my way. Yet again, you don't have to. You are overly generous. Okay, so those are all the steelbooks that were missing in my prior video for all the steelbooks of the year. So now that is complete. So now let's get into the 4Ks with slips. 4Ks with slipcovers. Now, Kino Lorber was having their sale. They have sales 3 to 4 times a year. So with Kino Lorber with 4Ks, I want to take advantage of those sales because you can pick up the 4Ks at half price. So I did take advantage of this. I ordered 4 and they were Indecent Proposal, Dress to Kill, The Usual Suspects. I know I said I wasn't going to pick this one up, but for half price, I decided to do so. And they all came with slipcovers. And also The Score. So happy that I picked up those. Probably in the next round, I'll pick up Mystery Men, Adaptation, I believe is from Kino Lorber, movies like that. It seems like the newest titles aren't on sale yet, but in the next round, they will be. So as long as you order them in the next round right away, you probably most likely will still get those slipcovers. Just to let you guys know. Okay. Now let's get into regular 4Ks you can buy in the store. So we have Pulp Fiction. Love the slipcover. One of the best of the year. I love the film noir vibe. I've already said that numerous times. I don't have to keep saying it. Black Christmas. I love this movie. I really do. It's not for everyone, but I appreciate it. The pacing of it and everything. It's not the best 4K transfer. I will say that in certain parts it is great, but not throughout the entire thing. But it is a great movie. It's a fantastic film. I love it. So I was so happy that that got upgraded to a 4K transfer. I picked up The Woman King. I love Viola Davis, so I definitely wanted to add this in. Plus, I've been hearing a lot of great things. I know it's not 100% accurate. I have been hearing things like that where it's not 100% true, but most biopics or true stories are usually like that, unfortunately, but I will give it a watch. I've been hearing a lot of great things about this film. And plus, Viola is nominated for that, for a Golden Globe so far, so we'll see if she can get to the Oscar nomination with that. I did pick up the 48 Hours double pack on 4K. That was what was available in store, so I went with it. I double dipped on Highlander. I first got the 4K slip for $12.49, price matched it in the store at Best Buy, and they honored it. Thank gosh. I know some stores don't. Mine does. So I'm very fortunate. And then I double dipped and I picked up the Steelbook the week later. I got Halloween Ends. I had to, as a completionist. A lot of people don't understand, if you don't like a movie, why do you pick it up? Because number one, the sickness is real in the brain. As a completionist for a franchise, it doesn't matter if we hate movies or not. We have to pick it up to complete the franchise. I know. It doesn't make any sense. Don't ask me. The sickness is real. That's all I could say. So here we go. Halloween Ends 4K. I hated this movie, but I still picked it up. I'm still considering double dipping and picking up that Steelbook. It was not available in store, so I'm going to wait and see if it's available this coming Tuesday, and if not, then I'll order it online if it's still available. And if not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I did pick up the Terrifier 2 4K. I have not seen this movie yet. A lot of people say I'm not going to be able to handle it. We'll see. We will see. 2.5 hours long, though. That's a little much for a horror film, especially a gory horror movie. So we'll see how much I can handle that one. I don't know. And I did end up ordering My Best Friend's Wedding. It's what I wanted, and it wasn't available in store anywhere, so I ordered off of Amazon, and it came in great condition with the slipcover, which is always great. Now, some Christmas gifts that I got. A slipcover that did not come in good condition. You see that? Ooh. This is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. This was a Christmas gift from my mom. She got me all of the Rankin Bass 4Ks, and this one came damaged. I still have to email Groove. This came from Groove, so I have to email them, see if they can send me a replacement. refund. I don't know, something, just something, because this is unacceptable to me as a collector. Oh, that breaks my heart. So I did get Rudolph as well, and also Frosty the Snowman. So very happy with those. Lightyear came in. This was a part of Amazon when they had buy two, get one free. So I got two, and I got Lightyear for free, actually. So this is a freebie. And if it's really not that great of a movie, at least I got it for free. That's all I gotta say. And it came with the slipcover. I was very happy with that. Now, my last two 4Ks with slips, or no, I have two more slips, but that's another pile. These are from Vinegar Syndrome. I don't order from Vinegar Syndrome all the time, but when this movie was announced on the website as, what, a Black Friday drop or something? I don't even know. But everyone was freaking out, and it's Freeway. I remembered watching this movie when I was younger. I probably shouldn't have been watching this movie. This is one of those films where my parents probably should have been around, but they weren't. Because when I was growing up, I kind of like, you know, was okay by myself. And watching this movie when I was younger, yeah, I remember this film. But I haven't seen it in a really, really long time. It's got Reese Witherspoon and Kiefer Sutherland in a, you know, nasty role. Kiefer Sutherland always plays villains and nasty. He's just so good at it. It's like, you need a bad guy, call Kiefer Sutherland. I mean, it's just immediate casting. So it's one of those movies, and it was announced for a 4K on Vinegar Syndrome's website. Everyone went nuts, and I like the slipcover. Look at the back. That's amazing. Such a great slip. So I picked it up. And then while I was on the website, because I don't want to just buy one, so I figured I'd buy two, I got Tammy and the T-Rex with this really corny, they say limited edition slipcover, so that's why I picked it up. And yes, it does say Tanny. I don't know why, for some reason, but it is Tammy, because if you take the slipcover off, it's Tammy and the T-Rex. There we go. So that's what it looks like without the slip. And here is the slip. So I've never seen that movie. We will see how much I like it. I don't know if I will. We'll see. I guarantee it's already cheesy Velveeta running all over the plate. And you know what? Sometimes you just need a movie like that. So I'm all for it. It's fine with me. Okay. Now, remember that video I posted about the $5.99 4Ks for that weekend only? Well, I don't know what happened, because I guess it's still happening. But as far as I knew, it was only for that weekend. So I went there and I stocked up on some 4Ks. And then I also had 4Ks sent to me. So these are all the $5.99 4Ks from Best Buy. So starting off with Source Code. Now this one I actually picked up at full price. Well, not full price. It was $17.99. But then the week later, or like 4 days later, it was $5.99. So I went back to Best Buy and they did a price adjustment for me. So I got $12 back. There we go. Never be afraid to ask. So I got Source Code. Power Rangers was sent to me by Gus. This was a gift from Gus. He saw that I passed on this a couple of times, and he said, you know what? Susan just has to have some Power Rangers. I was really enjoying the slipcover. I mean, look at that. How can you not like this holographic slip? It's awesome. I'm not sure when I'm going to watch this movie. Power Rangers really isn't my number one thing, but for Gus, I will get there. Gus, I will watch it for you, man. So thank you, Gus. He also sent me Valerian, which I've never seen before. So this will be a first-time watch as well. Then I picked up Ender's Game. It's got Harrison Ford, Viola Davis. You know I love her. Haley Steinfeld, Abigail Breslin, Ben Kingsley. Like, hello, all-star cast. I've never heard of this movie. When did this come out? Like, I do not recall this movie at all in my brain whatsoever. I don't remember a trailer. I don't remember anything. So I figured I'd pick it up. It has all these great people that I enjoy watching. So why not? Especially for $5.99. I picked up Now You See Me Too. Crank. A lot of you in the comments were blowing up and saying Crank is a horrible movie. Why did I pick this up? I've never seen it. Like, I don't know. It's Jason Statham. I like Jason Statham. And it was $5.99 for a 4K. Get off my back. Like, it's probably not a good movie. But oh well, I didn't pay full price for it, so who cares? Who cares? And then, last but not least, I picked up all of the Rambos that were available, except for Last Blood. For some reason, Last Blood was not there on 4K, but that is okay. Because, as we all know, that's not the greatest Rambo movie in the franchise, so we can skip on that one, but I still love my man Sly. So those are all of the Steelbooks and 4Ks that I picked up and was gifted. So now we are going to get into those Blu-rays. Now we are getting into the Blu-rays, slipcovers and no slipcovers. So let's start with the slipcovers, and I'm going to start off with Pearl. Now this one is a double dip on the Blu-ray because if you guys remember, I picked up Pearl already, the Walmart exclusive slip, but I kind of had a little bit of regret because I wanted the original slipcover as well with the X, and then it did sell out in a couple of stores. When I went to Best Buy, I think 2 weeks ago, it was back in stock. There was one copy sitting there. The slipcover was perfect. And I said to myself, Susan, just grab it. So I did. It was one of those Tuesdays where there really wasn't anything to pick up. So I decided to pick it up then. And I'm happy that I did. Pearl, I enjoyed the movie a lot. It's in my top 10 of the past year. So I don't regret double dipping on this. And the main reason why I did the double dip is because X with the slipcover has the X as well as Pearl does on this one, and when Maxine comes out, probably most likely on that slip, it will have an X as well. So just to have the continuality, the continuousness, I don't know, however you want to say it, to have the continuation of the X for an entire trilogy, I think is pretty cool. So this is why I double dipped on Pearl. You don't want to know what's going on inside of my brain. Let's just move on. It's too complicated in there. The squirrels running around. Okay. Smile, I chose to pick up on Blu-ray and not 4K because to me, this was just an average horror movie. There was nothing super fantastic about it. It was okay. I streamed it on Paramount Plus to watch it for the first time. Mind-boggling how this is the horror movie that made over $200 million worldwide. Like, this is just mind-boggling. I don't understand it, but I will roll with it. It was just okay. I think I gave it 3 stars on my Letterboxd, so I didn't go with the 4K. Blu-ray was fine enough for me. I like the slip. Now, American Murderer, I did not pick this one up. Lionsgate sent this one my way, so thank you so much, Lionsgate. I have not watched this movie yet, but once I do, I will talk about it here on the channel, but it's a very nice slipcover, and apparently it's based on true events, and I always love true event movies, knowledge on my brain, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. And of course, I had to pick up the Silent Night, Deadly Night 3-movie collection of 3, 4, and 5. I didn't even know these movies existed. I thought it was just Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2. So this was a nice surprise from Vestron. $11.99 for 3 Blu-rays with a nice slip. How can you go wrong? So you definitely want to pick this one up. So those are all the slipcovers. Not a lot of slips this month, surprisingly, at least not with the Blu-rays. All right, regular Blu-rays, no slips. My dad was so sweet. For Christmas, he actually tried to buy me physical media that I did not have. He got me 3 movies. This was the one I did not have. So he did a pretty decent job considering how many movies I do own. And he said he got this for me because he knows I like true stories, and this is based on a true story. So thank you, Papa Blu-ray, Daddy Blu-ray, for trying. And he did pick this one up for me, Megan Levy, so thank you. So everything else I ordered, I believe. Yes, so we have Better Watch Out. I picked this up from Groove, I believe. I still haven't watched it, but whatever. There's always next holiday season. Inner Space. Oh my God. How long has it been since I've seen this movie? Probably the 80s. Probably 30 years ago. Wow. That's a really long time. Really too long of a time. I picked up City of Angels. It's got Nicolas Cage. My friend Kim is like flabbergasted that I've never seen this movie. So when I saw it was part of a sale on Groove, I put it into my cart because I gotta have it. It's Nick. Like, you guys know I love Nicolas Cage, so had to pick that one up. I picked up a double feature of Witches. So I got Practical Magic and The Witches of Eastwick. Insomnia as well. I ordered from Amazon this horror film called Night School. I don't know. It just seems interesting, I guess. We'll give it a try. I've never heard of it. I did order Clerks 2 double pack with Zack and Miri. I guess we just call it Zack and Miri now, not what it was. If you guys know it, you guys know what I'm talking about. I guess just Zack and Miri now. So I chose the double pack, and I explained this before. I was looking for Clerks 2, and I could have bought just Clerks 2 on Blu-ray for about $12.99, but Clerks 2 in a double pack with Zack and Miri was like $7.50. Hello, why would I not do that? Cheaper price and I get another movie. Duh, no brainer. Because I knew I was picking up Clerks 3, I wanted to pick up Clerks 2 because I didn't have it in my collection. So now I have all three. There we go. And because Terrifier 2 is coming out, I picked up both of these because you know me, I'm a completionist, sick in the head. So I had to pick up Terrifier, obviously, and All Hallows Eve. So now I am all set. And when I find the courage and the strength to watch all of those movies in a row, I'll be all set. And finally, that I picked up Haunt. What's with all the clowns? I don't know why I picked up a bunch of clowns this month, but Haunt, clown on the cover. This one went on sale. I've been eyeing it for a little bit and it went down in price, so I figured I'd snag it and I picked it up. Okay, so I have more Blu-rays. These are all from MVD. I got them for Christmas. I did pick them out, but Mama Blu-ray paid for them. Okay, so here we go. These are all from MVD, and they do still have plastic because I just did not have time to unwrap anything. So we've got Monday Morning. This one didn't come with a slip. I was kind of disappointed in that, but pretty much everything else did. We've got The Illusionist. We've got Drive. I still do not remember ordering this one, but I checked my receipt and I did, so there you go. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. The reason why I picked this one up, it was like $3.95. It was some drastic sale, and I've always heard about this film and I've never seen it, so I figure I might as well add it into the corny, cheesy Velveeta collection. You know me, I gotta pick up Nicolas Cage whenever I can, so I chose Vengeance. There were a couple of options, and I've never heard of this movie. Is this based on a true story? No, it's a love story, apparently. I don't know, but I will give it a chance. It's Nick. We got Bright Lights, Big City with Michael J. Fox with a slip. The Fabulous Baker Boys. This one I've been waiting for a sale for a price reduction. Like $25 it first came out. That's way too much. So I think I picked this one up for about $15. Not bad. At Close Range. This one just came out as well. Sean Penn and Christopher Walken. Miami Blues with Alec Baldwin. We've got One Dark Night. Mikey, I heard the description of this one is kind of like The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin, and I kind of enjoy that movie. So my interest was piqued with this one, as I like to say. This one is called Mind Games. Sounded maybe kind of interesting, so I added it in. Gun Crazy with Drew Barrymore. Autumn in New York with Winona Ryder. I love her. And also Richard Gere. And finally, Canadian Bacon. This one just came out not too long ago. So Canadian Bacon with John Candy with a very nice slipcover on it. So those are all of my MVD titles, all the Blu-rays, slipcovers, no slipcovers. And finally, I'm ending with box sets. Finally ending this video with box sets. I was very fortunate. I got 3 box sets for Christmas. So I'm actually going to start off with my favorite one of the entire month, and that is the Columbia Classics Volume 3. I love these box sets. I have a few box sets, but these are my favorite. Just the way they fold out. This is how they fold out, and you have the 6 movies, if you could see, the 6 movies, the book, everything about the Columbia Classics box set. I just love the presentation. I think they're great. And just to let you guys know, the movies inside of here, in case you did not know, we have It Happened One Night, From Here to Eternity, To Sir with Love, The Last Picture Show, Annie, and As Good as It Gets. So I cannot wait to dive into this and to watch some of these, because this is my favorite box set of the entire year, I would say. So I was very excited to get that from Santa Claus for Christmas. So thank you so much, Santa. Okay, so the most unexpected box set purchase, I would say, is the Sony. The Sony 30-year anniversary collection, the 11 4Ks in here. I said I wasn't going to buy this box set, but this was given to me for Christmas because the price point went down to $139.99, I believe. It was going back and forth between $139 and $179, back and forth, up and down, up and down. So when it finally went back to $139, I asked Mama Blu-ray, can we get it? And she said yes. So she allowed me to purchase this for part of my Christmas gift. So I'm very, very grateful, very excited about this. And just to show you guys really quick, it does open like so, like opens from the middle. There we go. That's what it looks like. So very awesome. I inspected all the movies. They look nice. They look pretty good. So I am excited. I have not heard of most of those movies and obviously have not seen them. So I am looking forward to getting into that whenever possible. The final box set I received for Christmas is the Universal Monsters Volume 2 with The Bride of Frankenstein, the Phantom of the Opera, The Mummy, and The Creature from the Black Lagoon. I really enjoyed Volume 1 with Dracula and Frankenstein, the usual monsters. So now we got Volume 2. So super excited to dive into that again, whenever possible. Now the final 2 box sets I purchased off of Amazon because the sales were too good not to take advantage and pick them up. So the first one is the Bourne collection on 4K. Now I guess this is not the most recent Bourne 4K, and I actually saw that in the store. I prefer this one because all of the movies are separate in their own cases, whereas the most recent 4K of this collection is all like cramped together. So I actually prefer this box set that I picked up. And the reason why I finally picked it up was because this box set reached $29.99 on Amazon. That's a great price point for all these 4Ks, 5 movies, nice box set, sign me up. So that's why I purchased it finally. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to pull the trigger. I'm going to regret it if I don't. So that's why I did. And the final box set that I got was Resident Evil. As you guys can see, there we go. Resident Evil box set. Comes out like that. Very nice, all the movies. But this one pretty much went down to half price as well, to $47.99. And I was like thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know, should I get it? Should I not? Should I get it? Should I not? And I said yes. So I added it into my cart. And I'm very happy with it. It looks great. I checked them all and everything looks great inside, pristine. So I am happy and looking forward to that as well. So that is everything that I picked up or was gifted in the month of December. What a month. What a year for physical media it has been. And I'm so looking forward to what is coming in 2023. Let me know down below, how many physical media items did you pick up in the month of December? Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time.